Have you ever felt that silence? The kind that's so heavy it feels like a physical weight on your chest. It's the silence that follows a slammed door, a bitter argument, a person walking out of your life. For Charity Dingle, that silence is now the soundtrack to her every waking moment, and it's screaming one name: Mackenzie. As a new week dawns in the troubled village of Emmerdale, the fallout from Mackenzie Boyd's sudden disappearance is about to spiral into a firestorm of accusation, desperation, and raw, unfiltered revenge. The air in the village is thick with whispers. In the woolpack, over garden fences, in hushed phone calls, everyone has a theory. He's left her, they murmur, couldn't handle the drama. To the residents of Emmerdale, Mack is just another man who bolted, sulking his way through London after yet another explosive row with the famously fiery Charity. It's a simple, believable story, but we know the horrifying truth, don't we? We carry the chilling secret that Mack isn't sulking. He's gone. A victim in the devastating John Subden killer storyline, his fate is a secret buried deep, while the woman he left behind is left to fight a battle of ghosts. And that battle is taking its toll. Charity is a fortress, built brick by brick with a lifetime of betrayal and hardship. But even the strongest walls can crumble from the inside out. Every shadow in Jacob's fold looks like him. Every passing car sounds like his. She's caught in a torturous limbo, suspended between anger at him for leaving and a gnawing, terrifying fear that something is deeply, truly wrong. She pushes it down, of course. This is Charity Dingle. She puts on the brave face, the sarcastic retort, the armor she's worn her whole life, but behind her eyes, a storm of grief and guilt is raging. The storm is about to break, and its name is Ross Barton. This Monday, the tension simmering under the surface finally boils over. Ross, a man perpetually walking on a knife's edge, arrives at Charity's door. He isn't there to offer a shoulder to cry on. He's a man on a mission, his mind a whirlwind of suspicion and desperate hope. For Ross, Mack's disappearance isn't a mystery, it's a confirmation. He confronts Charity, his eyes burning with an intensity that could cut through steel. He believes Mack finally found out about their one-night stand and, more devastatingly, put two and two together. In Ross's mind, the equation is simple. He slept with Charity, and now she's carrying a baby for her granddaughter Sarah. He's convinced himself that he is the father, and he believes Mack discovered this monumental secret and couldn't live with it. The accusation hangs in the air between them, thick and poisonous. He sees it as the key that unlocks everything, the reason a man would abandon the woman he supposedly loved. Charity, already hanging by a thread, feels the ground give way beneath her. It's too much. The grief, the whispers, the fear, and now this, an accusation that twists the knife of her own guilt. She explodes. With all the pent-up frustration and heartbreak she can muster, she kicks Ross out, slamming the door on his face and his wild theories. But shutting the door doesn't shut out the doubt. Michael Pear, the incredible actor who brings Ross to life, sheds some light on his character's desperate state of mind. Nobody should trust Charity. She's a menace, he says, and you can feel Ross's deep-seated frustration. I think he's desperate to find out the answer because having another child comes with such responsibility. It's a lot of pressure on him because he's not doing so well with work right now and his living situation isn't ideal. There's a lot going on for him in his head, so he just needs to get to the bottom of this so he can get a good night's sleep. This isn't just about ego for Ross. It's about a man drowning in chaos, seeing a potential life raft. A child could be an anchor, a purpose, a reason to finally get his life together. But for Charity, it's just another wave threatening to pull her under. While Charity's world implodes, another Dingle is on the warpath. Across the village at Butler's farm, a different kind of justice is about to be served. Moira Dingle, a woman defined by her fierce, almost primal, love for her family, makes a chilling discovery. She learns the identity of one of the thugs who terrorized her home just a few weeks ago, a local lad named Dylan Penders. The memory is still fresh, the fear, the violation, the terror in her stepson Kyle's eyes. For Moira, this isn't about a simple break-in anymore. This is personal. This is about someone who brought fear into her sanctuary and threatened her child. The Moira we see now is not just a farmer or a grieving widow. She is a mother bear whose cub has been threatened. The switch flips. Her blood runs cold with a singular, icy purpose: revenge. She wants to give Dylan a taste of his own medicine to make him feel the same heart-pounding terror her family endured. And as she grabs a pitchfork, her intentions are terrifyingly clear. There will be no talking. There will be a reckoning. This week in Emmerdale is more than just drama, it's a pressure cooker of human emotion. A village haunted by a secret murder, a woman grieving a man she thinks abandoned her, a desperate man chasing a truth that isn't real, and a mother ready to spill blood to protect her own. How long can Charity hold herself together before she completely shatters? How far is Moira willing to go to make Dylan pay? And when, oh when, will the devastating truth about what really happened to Mackenzie Boyd finally come to light and shatter this fragile village once and for all? Pull up a chair and hold on tight. The silence in Emmerdale is about to be broken by a whole lot of screaming. You won't want to miss a second.